Welcome back, fans, to another episode of the ECHL Insider. I am your host, Garrett Hunter, and today for you we have round 2 updates of all 4 divisions. But before we get to that, some really exciting ECHL news. As you see behind me, that is the new arena of the 31st ECHL franchise, the Rio Rancho Event Center in New Mexico. So they will have, starting in the 2026-2027 season, ECHL hockey. They will be in the Mountain Division. Just a great location for the ECHL. Geographically, a rivalry obviously conform with Tahoe, Idaho, Utah. Just a great addition out west for the ECHL in New Mexico. And also provides a lot of close proximity to all Mountain Division teams. Not too far from Allen, Texas either. So really a great venue, kind of the middle down there between Tahoe, Allen, and up north, Utah, Idaho. Just a great location. Can't wait to see New Mexico in 2026-27, and we will let you know as soon as a name and logo is announced for that franchise. With that, we will get into our round 2 update of the playoffs. Let's start with the North Division, with the North Division finals, the Trois-Rivières Lions and Norfolk Admirals. Through 2 games right now. Really fun series so far. Series is tied 1-1. Trois-Rivières took game 1, just 1-0. Just a goaltender duel completely in game 1. Game 2 opened up a little bit more. Norfolk getting the win, though. And really, game 2 was completely changed with the Admirals getting 2 goals in 11 seconds at the end of that first period. That was definitely a complete game changer for them. See the Lions after that kind of confused. They're like, what just happened? We're up 1-0 and Admirals 2 straight, and they go to the lockers with the lead and really didn't look back. If you're the Admirals, they carried that lead and won game 2. Up next at the South Division Finals, the Battle of Florida right now, the Everblades and the Solar Bears. Everblades have had a lot of success, games 1 and 2 in this series. They lead this series 2-0, heading to Orlando for game 3 Tuesday night. And really through this series so far, it's been just an offensive explosion really for the Everblades. They were up 5-0 at one point in game 1. Solar Bears put 3 goals in the third period for a 5-3 loss in game 1, and then 6-2 Everblades in game 2. So really, if you're the Solar Bears, you got to shore things up defensively coming home. Goaltending from John Gillies, just not his best. We've seen in the first round, he just didn't carry his best, it seemed, into games 1 and 2. Saw Ryan Fanti a little bit come back in the back half of game 1. So really interesting decision if you're the head coach of the Solar Bears, Matt Karkner. Who do you start as your goaltender in game 3? Ryan Fanti or John Gillies? 2 really good goaltenders, but Gillies has not had his best so far in this series. But really, if you're the Solar Bears, you got to focus on helping your goalie. The defense has to be tighter. You can't let Florida have time and space, or they will make you pay. We've seen that now for several years. And this Everblades team, from their perspective, you have a big opportunity to go up 3-0 on Tuesday night. So big game 3 for both of these teams. Solar Bears looking to get back into it. Everblades looking to take a commanding 3-0 lead. Now we'll shift to the Western Conference in the Central Division Finals. Maybe the most surprising score of all of the second round so far is the Fort Wayne Komets 2-1 lead on the Toledo Walleye after they took game 3 at home. Just an impressive effort from goaltender Brett Brochu of the Komets in games 2 and 3, allowing only 1 goal to this dynamic Toledo team. And a guy named Brandon Hawkins, the reigning MVP, has scored 0 goals through 3 games in this series. Definitely something to look out for. He had 2 assists in game 1, but Fort Wayne, we've talked about it, they have keyed in on Brandon Hawkins, not letting him score any goals on them so far in this series. They're going to have to keep that up, play him tightly, play that first line tightly of the Walleye if they want to hold on and win this series. But right now, the goaltending from Brochu has just been the difference in this series for the Comets. And for Toledo, you got to put more pucks on them. You know, you got to keep putting the pressure on that goaltender to break through, tie this series in Game 4. And lastly, the Mountain Division Finals, Tahoe Night Monsters and Kansas City Mavericks. Kansas City took care of business, 2-0. Series lead now as it shifts to Tahoe. And really for the Mavericks, they've taken care of business pretty much. You know, it's been like just very methodical, I feel like, for them. They in Game 1, it was a little shaky. Tahoe had a lead in the third period. They came back and won that game. But then in Game 2, they settled down. I really feel like the Mavericks in Game 2, a methodical approach, put pucks on Jesper Vikman, and only a 1-0 lead for them through 2 periods of Game 2, but they definitely made sure to put the pressure on the Night Monsters in that third period and come out with a 3-0 victory in Game 2. So if you're the Night Monsters, got to respond coming home, down 2-0. You played good in Game 1, but you got to challenge goaltender Jack LaFontaine a lot more than you did in Game 2. So for the Night Monsters, the goal is put more pucks on net, really, in Game 3. Got to get more pressure on that KC defense. And the goal for the Mavericks is keep doing what you're doing, right? I mean, put more pressure on that goalie, Vikman. He is a really good goalie. Made a lot of big saves through the first 2 games, but eventually, you know, he's going to let a few in. We saw that in Games 1 and 2. So keep putting pucks on net, Vikman, and really just let your offense do their job, really. I mean, they have so many talented forwards in Kansas City. Let them play. Let them get time and space and score some goals for you if you're the Mavericks. Well, that'll do it for our Round 2 update. Now we have the game-winning goal of the Fort Wayne Comets, Toledo Walleye Game 3. So enjoy that, and we will see you next week for an update on Round 2 and a preview of the conference finals.
On the near side, Comets still have it. Up top, here's a shot. Score! Score! Yes! 2-1! After the mugging by Schmerich, the Comets respond with a goal. 2-1.
Yeah, absolute control right there by the Comets. Schmerich not only kept it, but then he comes and he hits.